Okay, so today we are going to be doing algebra using the area method, and there's 3 questions and 1 extension. So the first question is how to read area tiles. So I'm going to color coordinate these. So this is 1 times 1. So what is the formula for area? It's length times width, right? So our length is 1. And our width is also 1, so area equals 1 times 1, which is just 1. So this whole box is just 1. So let's do the next one. So again, we're using the area method, but this time we have x and 1. So what is x times 1? That gives us an area of x. So I'm going to color this one red. So this whole thing is worth a value of x, and this one's worth the value of 1. And the last one, again, area equals length times width. And here we have x on both sides, so area equals x times x. So that gives us x squared. So I'm going to color this one green. Okay, so now that you guys know how to read area tiles, the first one, 1 on 1, is an area of 1. And the second one, x and 1, is going to give you a value of x. And the last one, x and x, will give us the value of x squared because we just multiply all the sides together. And we are going to use these to multiply binomials now. So that was question 1. And let's go to question 2. Okay, so question 2, multiply using the area method. So we just learned this. So right here we have x plus 2 times x plus 1. So on the bottom right here, I'm going to do x plus 2. So we know x. For this video, I'm going to make it red. So anytime you see a red one, that's going to be x. So that's our x. And if we want 2, well, we don't have 2, but we have 1, right? So we can do 1 2 times, which will give us 2. And I made the ones blue, so. And that gives us x plus 2, right? So I'll write it right here just for you guys. X plus 2. And now we're going to do the same thing for this one, but I'm going to write it on the top right here. So we have another x. And this time we just have 1, so we just need one more algebra tile. So now to multiply these, we're just going to see right here, right? So this side, x times x, we said was x squared. So if we have x squared, I'm going to make it green. And I'm going to label these actually. So this is x1, 1, x1, and we said x times x, x squared. And if we have x times 1, that's going to give us x, right? So we have 1x here. And now we're going to go down. We have x times 1. And we have x times 1. And then right here we have 1 times 1, which is just 1. 1 times 1, which is just 1 again. And then I'll label these. So x, x, 1, 1, x. So now what we do is we're just going to add this inside part. So x squared, there's only 1, right? So it's going to be x squared. And then there's 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 x's, and then there's 2 1's. So our answer is going to be x squared plus 3x plus 2. All we have to do is count what's inside. So what's inside this circle. So we're going to move on to the third question now. So this is a you try. So this time you're gonna try it first. Multiply using the area method. So we went over an example and we know how to read algebra tiles now. So now you guys can try it on your own right now. Okay, so now I'm going to draw it. So x plus 3. So I'm going to do 3 1's. And I'm going to go across the top. And we have x plus 2 up here. So 1x. And 2 1's. So we have x, 1 1 1 1 1. Okay, so x times x, what is that? X squared. And then we'll go right here, x times 1 is x. And again, x times 1 is also x. And we have x times 1, x times 1, x times 1, and then now we have 1 times 1, 1 times 1, 1 times 1, and then the same for this last row. We see 1 times 1. And these blue ones, they're all 1's. Okay, so we drew them, and now we just add inside the circle. So we're gonna add what's inside this circle. So there's only 1x squared. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 x's, so that's plus 5x. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's plus 6. And that is our answer. So if you got x squared plus 5x plus 6, then you are correct. So we finished our 3 questions. So now we're going to move on to the extension. Okay, so how can we use algebra tiles to multiply x minus 2 times x plus 3? So what is different here, and how do you think it will impact our method? So looking at what we did in the questions 2 and 3, and then looking at these, what looks different? So it might be hard to notice at first, but once you get it, you'll see right away what is different about it, and then you'll think, wait, how am I gonna do that? So once you see it, we'll discuss that tomorrow, and I hope you found this helpful.